week 6 of the New Year, New You Challenge, the end of week 6. And I am super excited to have Amanda Luna, the coach from the Chino Hills Fit Body Bootcamp. Amanda, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
I get to see Amanda's beautiful face at 5 a.m. and she has this energy, even at 5 a.m.
I try.
She does.
I try.
And you guys know, like when your coach, when you walk into boot camp and your coach is just like bubbling with energy, like it just gets you going. Like who needs coffee in the morning when you have Amanda?
I try. I'm your dose of coffee.
Right? Better than coffee. So guys, thank you so much for being with us. Like I said, it is week 6. And at the end of week 5, I'm going to let Amanda guess how many pounds do you think collectively all of our challengers, so last week where we were like 80,000 something.
Okay.
So it's higher than that.
Okay.
This is crazy, guys. Like I think this is going to be like record-breaking challenge for Fit Body.
So all of
everybody who's turning in their progress report. So we started with 14,000 people, and I think like 11,000 are still turning in their progress report. So guys, turn in your weight. So we know the progress that you're getting. It's a big number. We're like getting so close to this like milestone number.
92?
We are so close. We are like 91,000 and change. And guys, like, let's just take a minute to just say, guys, everyone who's doing the challenge, I'm so proud of them.
Yeah.
And Amanda, you work with challengers every single day of the week.
Yes.
Do you have any shout outs you want to give to like those clients that you see them working so hard and like they've had huge changes in 6 weeks?
Yes, in 6 weeks. I mean, it's not, some have been like just, body fat.
Right.
Everyone's been working hard, but two challengers really stand out. And got to give a shout out to Nicolette. She is currently in nursing school and she's down like 18 plus pounds in just 6 short weeks. So
Nicolette, good job, girl.
Good job, Nicolette.
Awesome work.
And then Karen, she's actually works out at 5 a.m.
Okay.
She's been coming 3 times a week. She joined for a little bit different reason. She wants to get off her insulin shots.
That's huge.
So every single week, her doctor's been calling her with good news. Her blood work has been coming back better each time, and her numbers are down. And her doctor told us by the end of the challenge, she'll most likely be off her insulin shot. So
that's amazing.
I mean, yeah, that's just huge life changes right there.
That is so huge. And like you said, like for one person, it's body fat. For another person, it's getting off of a medication, which is like, that's your health. So that it just feels so good that there's all this change and there's all this progress. So guys, great job. On that note, let's give away some prizes.
Woo! I love prizes.
To some amazing Fit Body members. I don't know. Yes, they're doing the challenge. Okay, so I'm going to let you give away the first one. And guys, what we're giving away this week, because last week I was asking for some feedback. I've been giving away a lot of supplements and gear, which is totally fun, and we'll keep doing that. But you guys were like, hey, why don't you give away some more kitchen stuff? Because that's what we do here on Thursdays is we work in the kitchen. And so you guys, if you've watched me before, you probably already know what I'm obsessed with. And of course, we're using it today because my food processor, this Cuisinart 14-cup food processor, most of my recipes use it, guys. And so today we are giving 2 away. And the way to win, use the hashtag I am Fit Body.
Yeah.
All right, so Amanda's gonna give away the first one.
All right, drum roll. We have Darren DuBois from South Gilbert, Arizona. Congratulations,
Nice,
Darren. He works out with his wife, Allison, who is also doing the challenge.
Good job, Allison, too.
Yeah, that's great.
Allison,
teamwork.
you're gonna get to use it.
Yeah, you're welcome, Allison. And Darren has lost more than 8% body fat. He's down 19 pounds of fat.
Incredible. Of the 91,000, 19 were Darren's.
You contributed to it. Way to go, Darren. And he's also down 10 inches. So this is actually, I like this last bit.
Yeah.
He had to drill an extra hole in his belt. So
that's
he could,
awesome.
I know.
That's like, how satisfying was that, Darren? Like, amazing work.
Yeah, that's great.
And you're going to have so much fun with your food processor, and so is Allison.
So is Allison.
All right. So, guys, we're going to give away one more because we're crazy like that. So, the second winner, you have a beautiful name that I'm going to totally slaughter here. Nyoma Azuzi.
Woo!
Somebody spell it out in the comments because I probably said it wrong. She is from McKinney, Texas. She works out at the Fit Body Bootcamp there. She goes to boot camp with her friends and accountability partners, And she's able to make her workouts fun and enjoyable, which we know a fit body workout is fun.
That's what they're all about.
And enjoyable. She's crushing her vegan meal prepping every week, and she's gaining muscle every day.
Awesome.
So, Nyoma, you are going to love this food processor. If you don't already have one, it is going to make your meal prep way easier.
Yes.
More efficient.
Cut time in half.
And then Nyoma is choosing to make lifestyle changes for the infinite game of fitness. And we love talking about that at Fit Body Bootcamp. Guys, a challenge is great. Being on it for 6 or 8 weeks is great, but the infinite game is where we're at. And that's what we're all striving to have, just these lifestyle changes.
Yes.
So Nyoma's doing that. She is feeling better. She has more energy. And she is an inspiration to her family and friends. And that is the thing, guys. We don't even know the impact that we're all having because we're surrounded by people all day and they see the changes that we're making.
Yeah, and it's true. You just never know. Like, even in a grocery store, you might grab something healthier and you just might inspire that person next to you, the stranger next to you, to pick up something healthier instead of going for, something we shouldn't be eating.
And there is another really cool way to make a lifestyle change. And that is when you are craving pizza or hamburgers. Whew. And I picked Amanda to be on the show for a reason, because I remember for years, Amanda talks about how much she loves pizza.
I do.
Where's the best pizza you've ever had?
Oh, that's easy. Easy. I don't even have to think about
it.
Okay, it's called Warehouse Pizza, locally in Chino Hills.
Okay.
Well, not Chino Hills, Southern California.
Okay. Wait.
Warehouse Pizza in Claremont.
Oh, I've never even heard of it.
It's in downtown Laverne.
Okay.
I've been going there since I was a little kid.
Warehouse Pizza.
Pizza.
What kind of pizza would you get when you go there?
Ooh, I
know you haven't been there for 6 weeks.
No, I haven't. I haven't been there since almost a year.
Oh, this is awesome.
Almost a year. I
mean,
there.
treats are okay. But, okay, so what would you order?
Trying to stay on track.
You're amazing. Well, you're an inspiration to all of us.
Thank you.
And you need all that energy. Can you imagine if you ate a pizza the night before and then it's like 5 a.m.?
Ooh.
How could you, give us all that energy?
Ooh, I would, lots of burpees.
Wait, so what do you eat there?
So I love the vegetarian pizza.
Okay.
I mean, everything is good. Their lasagna is good, but I go there for the pizza and their antipasta salad with.
Okay, well that sounds pretty healthy.
With the ranch.
Okay, well that's less healthy.
It's like real buttermilk ranch, so
Ooh.
that's definitely a treat. It's after I've been crushing my meal prep game, been consistent with my workouts, and so that's a nice treat to have.
Okay, so what we're gonna make today is a pizza casserole that you can work into your meal plan.
I'm excited.
Yes, and then we are also, because for those hamburger lovers out there, which I'm more of a hamburger lover than a pizza lover. There's actually only one pizza that I really like.
Ooh, where's this from?
It's in Brooklyn, and it's called DeFara's Pizza.
Okay.
And oh my gosh, look it up. It's award-winning. The little old man that makes the pizza has been doing it since, I don't know, the 60s.
Okay, so you know it's good.
Oh, he imports everything from Italy. He chops the basil on every pie when it comes out. It's one of those places you only stand in there and then you eat your pizza and it's all this grease
That's
on it.
the ultimate experience right there.
Yes. So, but I love hamburgers. I'm not picky.
I mean, I love a good burger too.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, if you're craving pizza, if you're craving hamburgers, we've got you covered today. We're going to show you how to make these 2 casseroles that give you the flavor. Because let's be honest, guys, really we're craving the flavor that we like.
Totally.
It's not, you can still get that craving satisfied with healthy ingredients.
Yes. Natural, whole ingredients.
Yes. Okay, so guys, we're going to jump right in. Again, we're making a pizza casserole, which is what Amanda's excited about. We're making a hamburger casserole, which is what I am excited about. And we're going to jump right in.
Let's do it.
First things first, guys, you can see that I've already prepped our sweet potato. So the base, the carbs in both of these casseroles are sweet potatoes. We have the white sweet potatoes and we have orange sweet potatoes. I had a chat with Ellen this morning, our nutritionist. Guys, there's not a big difference nutritionally between the orange and the white. So it's kind of just preference. The only really biggest difference is that the white has more potassium and the orange has more vitamin A. Okay. So you're getting a little bit different nutrients, but as far as the carbs and the calories and the sugar, all of that, it's pretty much the same.
That's good to know.
Yeah. So sometimes I like doing the white because it looks so much more just like regular starchier potatoes. Yeah. And so, it kind of, again, we're kind of tricking ourselves because we're giving ourselves the flavors, we're giving ourselves the feel of an In-N-Out burger or a pizza from Warehouse, but it's all nutritionally beneficial things. So part of tricking yourself is color and texture. And that's why like we've turned these beautiful orange sweet potatoes into noodles as opposed to just chopping them up.
Yeah, and
right?
even that, like noodles, when I'm craving pasta, it's again like just about tricking yourself, and it's fulfilling, and I don't feel bad or have that self-guilt that I'm, after if I would have had a real bowl of pasta.
Yes, guys, it's all about these lifestyle changes. Okay, so I do want to show you guys how I prepared these sweet potatoes. Obviously, we've already prepared a bunch of it, so we are just going to go through and show you. And I'm going to have my helper Amanda here. Have you ever peeled a potato?
Yes, I have.
You never know these days. All right, you get to peel this one.
All right, cool.
And so what we're going to do, guys, so for the sweet potato in the hamburger casserole, really, you peel it. And I don't know. You guys let us know. Have you guys ever peeled a potato? Because it's, it's not always the case anymore.
But how can you buy them how?
Or if people just are new to cooking.
Okay, you're right. Yes,
or,
yes.
yeah, a lot of things do
That's
come.
true.
You can get your like potatoes pre-shredded. I don't know if you can get sweet potatoes pre-shredded. You can certainly get like white potatoes pre-shredded. So you never know. I was going to skip this whole step of preparing it, but I'm like, you know what? No, like I'm going to show you guys because I don't know if they've done this.
That's true.
Or not.
And the fundamentals are the building blocks.
Exactly. Okay, so Amanda's clearly a pro potato peeler. That's amazing. You're going to peel another one. So guys, yeah, that was the difference. So this is a white sweet potato, and then this is an orange one. And like we said, really nutritionally, they're pretty similar. Okay, guys, so I'm going to walk you through how simply we can shred all of this sweet potato using my very favorite Cuisinart food processor. And guys, for Darren and Yoma, this is a pretty exciting demonstration here. Okay, guys, so this is important. Most of the time when you're using a food processor, you're using that little blade that sits at the bottom of the bowl. And that's going to kind of like continuously chop whatever's in there down more and more and more. Like this weekend, I actually made some peanut butter, some protein peanut butter.
I saw that.
Yeah. And so I used this machine, but I used the blade that sits at the bottom. And goodness gracious, have you ever made peanut butter?
No.
Okay, it's so super, super easy. So I roasted 3 cups of peanuts. I threw it in the food processor and let it go for like maybe 6 minutes. And I kept scraping it down and it becomes like this big ball that's like clay.
Yeah.
And then I threw in protein and salt and
it looked delicious.
A little bit of raw honey and just kept letting it go and go and go and go. This thing is so strong. But again, that blade at the bottom is going to continuously like pummel whatever's in there. What we're going to use to shred the potato is this really cool little gadget here that sits at the top. So it pretty much looks like a cheese grater.
It does.
Yes, which is what's happening. So we're going to be pushing the potato through. It's going to hit the little grater, which is going around. Once it goes through, it's just the potatoes in the bowl here, and you've got like your nice little shredded piece, but you can keep running the machine, and these aren't going to get any smaller because the blade is up at the top. So very important piece of this machine. And this machine loves to like act up when I'm on camera. Okay, guys, so you need to cut. So Amanda already peeled this down for us. We need to cut it so that it can fit down the chute. So this little contraption fits in there so that you can see that's like the diameter, that your potato can't be bigger than this because we're going to be jamming it down, pushing it here where it's going to then hit up against that blade.
Got it.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cut this potato down so that it will fit through there. It is kind of fun to like jam it in.
I'm actually really excited to watch this process.
Yeah.
I have a baby one.
Okay.
So it's just...
Now, if you were going to make a whole casserole, how long would the baby one take? Or does it have a grating attachment?
No, it doesn't have a... I know. So I might have to invest.
This is serious.
I know.
This is serious. Ty, will you send one of these to Amanda?
I need to up my game.
Okay. Well, there. We got you covered there.
Don't make me cry on camera, guys.
Well, this is important. And then you're going to make me a casserole.
I will.
Okay.
Yes,
Perfect.
I will. I will fulfill my end of the deal.
Yes,
I promise.
I love it. Okay, guys, so I am going to turn this thing on. The blade's going to be spinning. I took the little like thing out. The stopper, the masher. Let's call it a masher. And so we're going to turn it on. And as you can see, the blade is spinning at the top. I made these skinny enough so that they fit through the chute.
That's cool.
And then we just push it through. And there we go, guys. We are shredding our potato.
I love it.
Right? So how simple was that? Now you can see some of these pieces, I didn't push it down soon enough. So you can run them through again, or you can just chop them up. But then you take this out, which is nice and dirty now. And then you can see, this is what we got.
It almost looks like cheese too.
Yeah, I'm sure you could grate cheese through there. Okay, guys, so that is how we prepare the sweet potato that is going into the hamburger. Now, guys, I've done this on camera before, but I wanted to do it again because if you've never made vegetable noodles,
you're missing out.
You're missing out, but it's also, it's one of those things I think that just sounds kind of scary.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're like, how does
this
become that?
Turn into this? And how am I going to be able to do this? The great news is that with some practice, like it's pretty fun.
It is.
The little contraption looks kind of scary.
It does.
And have you ever like hit your hand on that?
Oh, well, I've like tried to put it away and like punched it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
there's this like very sharp little like pointy things here that hold the vegetable in place. So when you're pulling the end off, I think I've talked about this on camera before, you can like, and then like stab the back of your hand. But guys, you know, there's some dangers to cooking. We just need to be aware of it. Okay, so with this one, we wanted to make sure that the potato would fit through the chute. For this one, we're trying to do like a nice cylinder piece because we're going to be running it through the blade. Do you have any tips on how you do this?
I feel like it varies per potato every time.
Yeah, the shape, because guys, these do not come in one shape or one size.
No, they do not. No sweet potato is alike.
No sweet potato is alike.
But I will say I do have better luck or success the bigger the sweet potato. Okay. Like I've tried
like a thicker,
yes,
the piece here. Now, do you cut it down or do you try to do the whole thing?
I try to do the whole thing. I'm not successful.
It's easier when you cut it a little bit. Yes. So that way you can apply more pressure is what I've found.
Yes, because they kind of start to, it gets loose or falls off. And so.
Exactly. Okay, guys, so it's very important that your spiralizer is locked down onto the counter.
Another very important.
It's a very important tip because if it's moving around, like this is all about like pressure.
Yes.
And so if it's moving around, this is why I brought this lovely piece of marble in today because it can stick to this. It cannot stick to wood.
It doesn't.
Yes, and that's, you know, you need it to
Disclaimer.
stick. Okay, guys, so there are different settings. If you have this machine, now there's a ton of different machines out there. Have you worked with any other ones?
I have bought in like I have the Inspiralizer one. That one's
I love this one.
Me too.
Yeah.
The quality is great and it's definitely, you're paying for the quality.
Right.
I've had other ones where they break, the parts fall apart, and actually the Inspiralizer is great because of the suction on the bottom.
Yes, which, I mean, you wouldn't think like that matters much, but as you see, as we're like jamming this thing and trying to turn it, like it really needs to be secure here.
Yeah, it was worth the money.
Yes, and I think like $30.
Yeah,
right?
and she always has like codes. She's always great about putting discount codes up there for it too.
That's awesome. Cool. Okay, guys, so there are different settings for the noodles, and you're gonna see there's like a little green tab here. I actually did 2 sizes of noodles for the casserole because I just figure a little bit of like variety with the sizes. So this, I believe, is the D setting, the D blade, and then this one is the C blade. So really, you can do whatever you want. Whenever I'm doing like pasta, I like the smaller one.
Me too.
So it's like angel hair, but then so play around with that. Okay, guys, so there's a little nub here. That's a very scientific word. You're gonna try to press the nub into the very center of your sweet potato. And then we're gonna take these like crazy medieval spikes and we're gonna spike it into the back. This is so fun. Okay, guys, so now we are turning and we are pressing it forward.
And look at it.
Right? It's all about putting like consistent pressure forward, because if you're not helping it along, so there's a little handle that sticks out to the side, and I kind of like put my hand on this side, so it's almost like I'm just pulling it together, because the more just smooth and consistent the pressure and the movement forward, because really you're pushing that sweet potato through the blade, right? And so the more we do that, and then we just keep a consistent turn with the handle.
It's so satisfying.
Right?
It really is.
Even just the sound. And then you get really comfortable and you start going really fast.
Even a little arm workout.
Woo!
So you might have some struggle if you're really sore from your workout.
This is true. This is true. Look at this, guys. It really is like magic.
Awesome.
Like, look at that.
I love it.
There's so many different vegetables that you can run through this.
There's really there's no end.
You know what I was thinking as I'm watching this? If you took a beet and you did this and to throw on a salad, Wouldn't that
She's
be like
done that before.
delicious?
I've seen it, yeah.
And then butternut squash is another one I always do.
Butternut squash.
Zucchini.
I've tried a pepper, like a red pepper.
How would that work?
It's just the same way. I'm lacking a word, but the bottom end. I was gonna say the butt.
The butt of the pepper.
The butt of the
So
pepper.
this is like a red. I'm picturing just like a red bell pepper.
The red.
You stick the butt in the nub.
No, you stick the butt on the spiky
On the
sides.
spikes. Okay.
And then
Did you cut?
You cut the top off, so it's just like the top. It's just just the stem is gone, so it's like a cup, like if you were making like bell pepper cups.
Oh, and so now you're like cutting the edges.
And it makes spirals too.
Guys, we're gonna have to do this for something. Wow. Did you cook it after that, or what did you do with
I've made like a stir fry with it, like a bell pepper
yeah.
stir fries, like instead of like
Chopping
noodles,
it up,
instead of chopping
and then
it up.
would be a consistent size.
And it's just more, again, it's about playing tricks, right?
Yeah.
It just feels like more gratifying and more
gosh, I'm gonna try
satisfying.
that.
It's fun.
That's cool.
I really like the peppers on there too.
All right, guys. So we did this. Now you know how to make the base for both of these. And you know what? I realized we have a topic of the week that I really want to talk about.
Yes.
Because, guys, you know, we're in this challenge, but we're really trying to make changes for our life, like our whole life.
Yeah.
And so the topic is really breaking old cycles.
Yes, breaking old cycles.
So guys, this is something like we all know what it feels like to be in a negative cycle with our diet and our exercise. And it's interesting how these negative cycles, like when you stop working out and you start like just eating crappy foods at night, maybe you're doing a drive-through or you're ordering pizza on a weekly basis or something, you just get into these like negative habit cycles. It's crazy how then it bleeds into how you feel about yourself and just the negative self-talk, which almost makes it like self-perpetuating.
It's just like a bad cycle that you're just over and over. It's like the hamster wheel.
It is.
You can't get out.
It's like the hamster wheel, and you kind of start to feel sorry for yourself, and you kind of feel like a victim. Maybe you kind of look to blame outside forces for why you don't have time to work out, or you're injured, or your body just doesn't feel like you can work out, and then you're eating bad, and it's just this bad cycle, right, guys? It's like the opposite of when we're in a challenge.
Totally.
Which is such a good cycle, and there's all this positive energy, and we're doing the workouts, and we have the accountability, and the meals, and everything.
And the endorphins that you get from leaving the workout. It's just, those are the cycles you want to keep.
Yeah, so guys, since you're in this challenge time, or maybe you're not, maybe you're not doing the challenge, but you're seeing all the excitement of everyone who is doing it, and you're like, man, I am stuck in this negative cycle. What do we do to get out of it?
It's tough. I feel like everyone goes through it, so
we all do.
We
sure.
We all go through it. But it's just interesting that we're talking about this because I'm a huge fan of Tim Grover.
Tim Grover's going to be at our World Conference in April.
I'm so excited. Yes. World Conference. It's coming up. So I'm a huge fan of him. I've been fortunate enough to hear him speak before. Yeah. So he posted this thing today that said when you're down and you're down in the dumps and you're on that hamster wheel, it's like before you try and get out of it, you need to stay down there a little bit longer and ask yourself and really dig deep. Why are you there in the first place?
Yeah.
What choices have led me to being here in the bottom?
So that's really like self-reflection.
Totally,
right?
Totally. And, because it's like Di just said, we start to play the victim, we blame other people.
It's so much more comfortable to blame someone else.
Oh,
than to be like,
sure.
I'm just, I made this decision and I started this cycle, right?
Right. And so, when you're down there, it's like you need to really self-reflect. And I think journaling when you're in maybe that place is a great way to reflect and see what choices did I make to get here.
Sure.
Not what other people did.
Yeah.
Did I let negative self-talk keep me down here for too long? Is it me not moving my body? Is, am I not taking the steps to, even try to attempt to work out? So I think self-reflection is like a huge way to help with that.
And that self-reflection leads to taking responsibility,
100%.
right, guys? If you're 100%. In that negative cycle, it's about taking a moment, reflect that you're there, take responsibility for the fact that you're there. Because at the end of the day, you're making the decision of what food you eat.
Right.
You're making the decision if you set your alarm for 4:30 a.m. and you go to boot camp, or you don't, right? So we take the power back by taking that responsibility and just start the good cycle, because we are really creatures of habit.
We totally are.
Right?
I'm a total creature of habit.
Yes, we all are. And so we instill these positive habits with this positive cycle. Surround yourself with positive people, right? That you can see every day at boot camp, and the people in your life, and then just get out of that negative cycle and just get into this really positive I am fit body cycle.
I am fit body.
Right?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Positivity and changing your mindset.
Yeah.
You know, instead of like, why this, why that, why me? It's like, no, why is this happening to me? But how can I turn this around and turn it into a positive?
And it's so easy to feel good about yourself and to feel good about life in the world when you're eating healthy and working out. Like, our bodies are just working better. We have endorphins. Like, these healthy ingredients, like, they do so much good for your body. Like,
they totally do.
Everything is more positive. So, thank you for sharing that quote from Tim Grover about that. And so now we're going to do the pizza toppings first. Ooh. Now, if I were to say which of these two casseroles is like quicker and easier, it would definitely be the hamburger one. So we're going to start the pizza one.
Pizza's very delicate.
Pizza takes a little more time. So we're going to start that up. So guys, basically what we're going to do is we're first going to put some noodles into the pan.
Okay.
So Amanda, you are going to just almost fill it to the top with these sweet potato noodles. And then we are going to salt and pepper them. Ooh. So the whole premise for this casserole is having a whole bunch of noodles and then putting this sauce on the top of it that has all of the pizza flavors. So we're gonna make the sauce in a saucepan here. We're gonna cook it all the way up, almost like just a pasta sauce. And really, guys, you can use this sauce on anything that you want if you don't wanna do it this way. So first things first, we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil into this pan that is already heated up. I always preheat my pans, guys. Gets things going. So that was about 2 teaspoons of olive oil. And Amanda's doing an amazing job here with the noodles.
I feel like you can never have enough.
Yes, and the noodles, they are gonna like get smaller as they cook. And we're gonna put all the sauce on top. It's gonna kind of compress it. They're gonna get tender, so you can really like
pack them in
up.
there.
Okay, so we've got our 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and now we're putting some fresh garlic.
Oh, I love the smell of garlic.
Right? And there's so many benefits to garlic. It's so crazy to me how really the healthy ingredients taste better than anything that's processed, and they're packed with all of these benefits for us.
Are.
It's like this was all pre-designed or something.
I mean,
okay.
We could only stick with it every time.
I know, right? Well, which we are.
We are, yes.
Okay, guys, so we've got about a tablespoon, couple teaspoons to a tablespoon of minced up garlic with our olive oil. And now we're gonna throw in some chopped up onion. And guys, I want you to think of what you're putting in the sauce as your toppings on your pizza. So Amanda, you said that you like a vegetable pizza.
I
so
do.
What would you be putting in your sauce?
Mushrooms.
Ooh, that would be a good one. I wish I had thought of that.
Mushrooms, basil. I like basil.
We have some fresh basil here. That's a really good, like, flavorful
I don't think it's a vegetable, but I'm one of those people who believe pineapple belongs on pizza.
I love pineapple. That's awesome.
So
that's good. A little pineapple in here. That would be yummy.
I do love peppers, like the bell peppers. Peppers are always my favorites. I'm trying to think. Oh, olives.
We're going to do olives too. This is good. We're on the same page.
We're on the same page. It's all going to be good. It's going to be delicious.
Wonderful.
Sometimes, even though it's a veggie, I might throw like a little bit of ham on there.
Yes. Yeah, we're doing a sausage, so it's like a loose ground sausage, and then we are going to do some pepperoni, which let me show you the pepperoni.
Pepperoni is always a good idea.
I got it all dirty, but guys, there is a major difference between different brands of pepperoni. And
yes.
Can you tell the benefits of this one to us?
Yes. So it's 100% natural, which a lot of the times when you look for pepperoni, if you look at the back, the ingredient list just goes like on and on and on and on.
Some of them are so processed.
So
like,
processed.
They're almost like, it doesn't even seem like it's food. It's sort of like plastic.
And it's like really too plastic when you're chewing it.
Yeah.
And then, so it's 100% natural, no antibiotics, and not only that, it's nitrate free, which is a huge plus when you're looking for any type of like deli meat, sausage. Nitrates are found in everything, and they're so awful for you.
Right.
So
But
nitrate-free
the health
is
stores, like even just regular grocery stores carry this kind of stuff.
Yes, they do.
So it's out there. You just have to look for it.
it's actually like really I'm awesome. How many like average, like not average, but like Albertsons, normal grocery stores
carry like this healthy stuff.
Yes, it's awesome that they
that.
do that. 100% natural is the key.
I think another thing, some pepperoni is not even in the refrigerator section.
Which is weird, right?
Don't eat that kind, guys.
I don't.
This is in the refrigerator section.
I've never understood that.
Yeah. Well, preservatives and things.
That's, yes.
Right? Things that are not going to be good for
our
us.
body.
We don't want to put them in our bodies.
No.
So yeah, guys, they have this out there. So look for it. All natural, nitrate-free.
Nitrate-free.
Guys, it's going to taste a little bit different. Like if you're used to the cheapest, like, the popular pepperoni, this is going to taste a little bit different. Again, though, we're retraining our palate. We're relearning what is pizza night.
Right.
Pizza night used to be like dial-up Domino's. Now pizza night is, guys, we're going to make this amazing casserole that has pepperoni in there. It's just healthier pepperoni, right?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
There's nothing wrong with
The whole
that.
family can get excited about it.
I know, my husband was really excited because he's like, what, pizza casserole? I'm like, yeah, let's
You're
do
gonna
it.
have to take some home to Brad.
I know. He's like, you're gonna have to teach me so you can take it to the station.
Oh, perfect. He's a firefighter.
Yes.
Okay, guys, so our onions are nice and soft now. It's very
the aroma.
The aroma is amazing. So I have 2 bell peppers here because we do like bell peppers.
We do.
This is, again, these are your pizza toppings. So guys, if you hate bell peppers, don't put it in your sauce. If you like mushrooms, like Amanda said, or something else, stick it in there. So I chose the yellow and the orange bell pepper because I just think they're cool colors. Because we're going to be adding tomato, which is red. So it's like, we need to engage all of our senses. We need it to look beautiful too, so that we get excited about eating it. Right?
Just even like that, it just looks good to me.
Right?
I'm like, I could dive right into that. Now put it as a pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
Winning.
This is awesome. So I had a magic oven installed.
I love magic tricks.
I know. We have a magic oven. So normally these casseroles, both of them take 25 minutes, but
not today.
Our magic oven is gonna crank them out in 20 seconds.
Woo!
So I'm excited for that. When we get to that stage of the process, we get to try out the magic oven. Okay, guys, so we are really just sauteing the bell peppers and the onions here because we want it to be nice and soft. And guys, this sauce is gonna go into the casserole. We're gonna cover it with foil and it goes into the oven for 25 minutes. So it's still gonna get more tender.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be as soft as you want it to be when you're eating it.
Got it.
So we have a little bit of...
good tip.
Yes, we got a little bit of room there. Okay, guys, I am going to add our sausage.
Ooh.
I always like sausage
on
pizza because it's yummy.
It has to be in a mood for me because I like them more, but
yes,
can't still go wrong with it.
And guys, work this into your meal plan. If ground turkey or ground chicken breast is more in line with what you're doing right now, do that.
Yep.
If you want to do lean ground beef like we worked with last week, that works as well, guys. This is also a natural MSG-free sausage that I got at Sprouts, like this. So guys, really look at the ingredients you're buying because
they
the
matter.
healthy stuff is out there.
They are.
The healthy stuff is out there. We just need to look for it.
And I think what you just said, Di, it's so important because a lot of times you might see a recipe and you're like, well, I don't want to make that because I don't like some of the ingredients.
Right.
You need to cook to whatever you prefer, whatever your taste buds desire. So when we were talking about when we had orientation for the challenge, and you guys are picking your foods that you want to create your own meal plans with, think of the foods that you can eat, that you enjoy, not the ones that you can't have. Because again, going back to that mindset as far as the things you can versus the things you can't, you know? So just like Di said, if you're not a fan of the sausage, grab the ground turkey, ground beef, you know?
It's about making it your own. Because if we're looking at this as, this is my new life. This is my new, pizza night. This is my new lifestyle. It has to be something that you can turn into a habit.
Right.
You have to like it.
And that you look forward to doing, not oh, I have to make that.
I love doing stuff like this where it's I know you guys are craving pizza and hamburgers. I know you are because I am. But we get to get the flavors of it in this healthy setting, which you guys know I'm just super passionate about that. It's so much fun.
It is fun. And I think the more you kind of start to explore and the more comfortable you get, the more you start to enjoy cooking.
Exactly. Making it your own and getting your family involved. It's so cute. You know my daughter Chloe.
Yes,
She's
love her.
12. She's so funny. She's in this stage where she goes in the kitchen like almost every day to like experiment, and she like plays around, but she like won't work off the recipe. Like she invents her own stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So like last night she wanted to make dessert for her and Andrew.
Okay.
And she comes back and she's got like these bowls, and it looked almost like, I don't know, like soupy pudding. And she's like, I just invented this. This is called peanut butter slurp.
All right.
And I don't even know what she put in it, but like they were like eating it. He's like, this is good. This is good slurp, Chloe.
She's way ahead of the game. Good for, that's awesome,
Like,
Chloe.
is there some truline protein in that maybe? Like, can we, right?
Slurp. I like the slurp.
Slurp.
I like the
This is my
slurp.
peanut butter slurp. Like, you know, could catch on.
I think the most creative I ever get was like, I think I made my dad soup. Like I was like
Okay.
water,
Yeah.
put some salt and pepper, and I was like, here, Dad, I made you soup. So Chloe's way ahead of the game on that one.
Oh my gosh, they're funny. Speaking of truline, I don't know if you've seen that we have a huge sale going on right now, guys.
Yes, you guys do.
Yeah.
I need to get on it because I just ran out of my everyday fit.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so 29% off because it's leap year. Saturday is the 29th of February. We only see that once every 4 years.
4 years. We get an extra day this year. What
Yeah,
are you going to
which
do with
is
that extra day?
So cool. Well, here's a funny story. So it's my brother's birthday. Happy birthday, Pete,
Woo!
today.
Happy birthday, Pete.
The 27th of February, and he was born on a leap year. So if he was born like 48 hours later,
Oh my
he would have
gosh,
been
Ben.
a leap year baby. So do we have any leap year babies watching us right now?
Oh.
That we will give you something. We will send you something.
I love this.
Some everyday fit.
Everyday
if
fit.
If you're a leap year baby, tell us. We're going to send you everyday fit. And speaking of everyday fit, do you know that we're coming out with new flavors?
I saw.
We have 4 new flavors
I'm so
coming
excited.
out. They're all tested. They're all in production. We will have them in April.
Woo!
And I'm like,
For World Conference?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and we're doing like the little individual stick packets. So that way you can take it and put it into your water bottle.
That's a game changer.
Totally. Just
That's a game
can
changer.
transport it and stick them in your purse. Like my purse is going to be full of everyday.
I can't tell you how many times like I run out with my shaker, but then I leave the canister
Yeah.
behind. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Just stick one in your pocket.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited. So the new flavors, the watermelon splash,
I love watermelon.
lemon lime drop.
Okay. Look, Gatorade.
So good. It's
Like
so
Gatorade.
good. Yes. And then fit fruit punch.
I like it.
Right?
I like
Isn't that
it.
awesome?
Fit
That's one
fruit
of my
punch.
favorite. And it's a really beautiful red color because we have beets in it to like give it red.
Cool.
So we don't put anything artificial in there. No colors.
Very important.
And then what's the third? Tropical pina colada.
Well,
I know.
summer
right?
is right around the
Yes.
corner.
Yeah, so we're super excited. And I am actually going to be making gummy bears out of Everyday Fit.
I
Like
love
Smart
it.
Sweets.
I love it. I
Have
love
you had Smart Sweets?
Oh, I love
yeah.
Smart Sweets.
So we got a lot of cool stuff in the pipeline here.
exciting.
I know. Yeah.
Pipeline, like in Hawaii. Pipeline. Drinking
our
everyday
pina
fit
colada.
pina colada.
Yes. Okay, guys, so our sausage is almost cooked all the way through. We have been very patient here. Now we are going to add...
Ooh, what's next?
We are going to add some olives. And actually, if you want to open up that natural pepperoni slices.
Natural. Key.
And we're just going to shred them. Just kind of like maybe kind of pull them apart, pull them in half. These natural ones are really soft and easy to handle.
That is true. I have noticed that as well.
They're more delicate. Okay, guys, we are going to put a whole, this is 25 ounces. This is a tomato basil pasta sauce. And guys, you can see right on here, it says no sugar added. Because,
Very important.
yeah, there are
Very,
so
very
many
important.
spaghetti sauces out there and pizza sauces that are just, they actually have corn syrup in them.
It's crazy, like when you look at the back and you start to like read the
When you read
ingredients.
the
It'll say like sugar, and
Yep.
it's like 8 grams, and then it says additional sugars included, and
Yeah.
it's like another 10.
Yeah, so guys, this is organic. And the first ingredient is organic tomato puree.
There we go.
Which is really good. So this is what is going to make our pizza get that beautiful red color.
It smells so good.
It does. And this, guys, so we're putting the whole sauce on top of the spaghetti, or the sweet potato noodles, and we're covering it with foil, sticking it in the oven at 425 for 25 minutes. And so you can imagine this amazing, like juicy sauce is gonna be like coming down into the noodles with like this steam effect. And you can see how much flavor we're gonna get into these noodles as it cooks.
My mouth started
Right?
salivating.
Okay, I chopped up a couple of fresh tomatoes because, I don't know, I like a little extra tomato in there. Again, this is your pizza. This is your pizza topping. So you add what you want to add. Good job with this. So we are just shredding up this pepperoni. Oh my gosh, this is so yummy.
Just the smell alone already.
Right? I know.
I want to dive in.
It smells like we're at DeFara's or Warehouse.
Warehouse Pizza. It's cash only there.
That's like DeFara's.
It's only cash only.
That's how you know it's a good pizza place.
That's what I said. That's what I said. That's how you know it's good.
Good pizza place. They don't pay taxes.
Do you want the whole thing or just that's good?
Yeah, okay. Fire it in. Because we have all of our hungry people that work here that come and attack this after it cooks. Yeah. I know. It's one of the perks of working here. Thursday snacks. Okay, I'm gonna add a little more salt. So we salted our noodles. We didn't really salt this. I mean, there's salt in the pepperoni, there's salt in the sausage. So I'm just gonna do a little bit, but guys, taste it. I was watching this cooking show a couple days ago with the kids, and it was Wolfgang Puck was cooking with Jon Favreau, which is very entertaining. It was just almost like fly on the wall in this kitchen in Vegas. And Wolfgang Puck is like, what does a chef always do? Like, taste. You taste. The whole time you're cooking, you taste because it has to taste good.
I'm like always really guilty of that.
You don't taste it?
No, I taste it and then there's not that much left.
Oh, you don't eat it. You taste it.
That's what I need to learn. That's something I need to learn.
You just take enough to be like, okay, do we need more salt? Do we need more pepper? What do we need? Okay, so guys, this is it. This whole thing is done. I'm going to turn the burner off.
Okay.
And now I'm going to let Amanda.
Woo! I'm ready.
Basically what we're going to do here, well, let's move this here maybe so we don't spill.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to transfer sauce nicely so that it's evenly spread over our amazing noodles. Perfect. So we are going to do that. And then I'm going to get the foil ready.
All right. Oh, sorry.
All right, so guys, you can see, like, this is not that difficult to make. It's really just two parts. It's making your noodles for the base, and then it's making this flavorful, like, fiber-filled, protein-filled sauce that you're gonna throw onto the top. It's okay. Cooking is messy, which is totally fine. That's what we do.
I'm a pretty messy cook, not gonna lie.
Does Brad do the dishes, or do you have to do the dishes?
No, he's good at the dishes because he likes to clean up a certain way.
Oh, there we go. Hey, everyone needs something like that in their life. Dishes are not my favorite.
I'm like, this isn't fun. Should I do it this way?
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to hold it?
Here we go.
Okay, so we're just spreading this sauce over the top of our noodles here.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome. I'm just gonna put this out of the way. All right.
This looks beautiful.
So you can see, like, the sauce is already cooked through. The time in the oven is just about heating up the noodles underneath and letting just all of those yummy juices go over the noodles and get that steam effect.
There we go.
This is amazing. Okay, so we're gonna put this in our magic oven, and we are going to work on the easier one, which is the hamburger casserole.
Okay.
It's actually easier. And then we're gonna pull both of our casseroles out of the magic oven, and Amanda's gonna taste test. Okay, so guys, at home, your oven's at 425. You put foil over it, you stuck it in there for 25 minutes.
Okay,
all right. So on to the next one.
There you go.
Okay, this is a little bit warm, so let's be careful on that. Okay, guys, so this is fun. We have another pan. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil at the bottom because this one, it's almost the opposite. We had our sweet potato on the bottom for the pizza. We're gonna have our sweet potato on the top for the hamburger.
Okay.
So our meat is actually going to be on the bottom here, and things are gonna get a little bit messy. Okay.
I'm good at that.
Okay.
I'm good at that.
All right, so I just greased the bottom of this pan just a little bit, and we have 1 pound of ground beef. You can see this is already gonna get messy, guys. Now, I've got some salt and pepper. How much is this? This is a half a teaspoon of black pepper. And no, this is not. This is a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I think I did a little bit more. I think I did about half a teaspoon of each. Again, just go by your preference. I like things to be like really well flavored. Now we have a half a cup of yellow onion that has been minced up really small. we're doing this. You can see where this is going. Okay, we have 2 more ingredients to flavor the meat. All we're doing right now, guys, is we're flavoring basically our hamburger patty. So this is the best way to flavor hamburger.
I'm already a fan.
Right? Okay, guys, and I'm gonna eyeball it, but what we were gonna do is a 1/4 cup of yellow mustard. And you can see we have our organic, our Annie's organic mustard, because you know what? We don't want any artificial stuff.
No. And it's important going back to like the sugars and stuff with the ingredients.
Exactly.
Somehow, some way they sneak it in there.
Okay, this is my professional eyeballing. That was a 1/4 cup of mustard. Feel free to measure it if you like, but you know. And now we're gonna do 1/2 cup of this natural ketchup. Oh boy.
Oh, it's already ready.
Here it comes,
It's
here it
ready.
comes. Okay, you can see how amazing this is gonna be, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it.
Do it.
here. I'm just
I
gonna
believe
go
in you.
for it.
I believe in you.
Okay, guys, so we are mixing, this is 1 pound of ground beef. This is a lean, organic lean ground beef. We're mixing it with 1/2 cup of really finely chopped up onion. This is so much fun.
It looks very, satisfying.
Very
I like
satisfying.
it.
Exactly. Okay, we are just mixing it together because we want our beef, basically our hamburger patty, to be like evenly seasoned.
I mean, that's how I would normally make like a patty anyways, because I don't buy pre-made patties.
Good.
Because again, filled with so many preservatives, fillers, mystery meat to a certain extent.
Exactly. Who knows what's in it? Okay, guys, so now that I really have the ingredients mixed up, now I'm trying to spread it out because we want even distribution of our yummy hamburger meat on the bottom of this pan. Okay, so Amanda, I brought 2 different kinds of paprika.
Okay.
And I wanted you to smell them.
Ooh.
And I wanted to get your opinion because paprika is a big part of our seasoning for the shredded sweet potato.
Okay.
There's smoked and then there's sweet.
Oh.
Now, do you work with either of these spices at home?
I do, but I don't think either of mine are, I think it just
plain old paprika.
I think it's just plain old paprika.
Okay, so smell them. Now, the smoked is what I have put here.
Okay.
It definitely has like that smoked, like, I don't know. It's, if you haven't ever tried it, next time you're at the store, like open one up and smell it because it is a big difference.
There is a big difference.
Yes, I use sweet paprika in almost everything, but in something like this where it's like you're trying to recreate like a burger patty that's been on the grill with like that smoke and all of that. So that's why I've used smoked, but I wanted you to see the difference.
I do like the smoke because like you said,
like
the
the
burger.
smoked?
Because, well, I'm Hispanic and it smells more like tahini.
Oh, there we go.
The sweet
My
does.
daughter loves that stuff. She puts it on everything.
Yeah.
She's got the tiny one. Have you
Yep.
seen like
Yes, I love it. So I would definitely go with the smoked because this reminds me of tahini, the sweet one.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna let you read off the seasoning. So guys, again, this is all about tricking your palate into feeling like you're eating basically French fries and a hamburger from In-N-Out. And it's all about those flavors. So what I did is I put together a spice blend that we're gonna mix with our shredded sweet potato. Amanda's gonna read to you what's in it.
Yes.
It is right under for the spice blend. And I'm gonna wash the meat off my hands.
All right. So here we go. So right here for this spice blend, we have 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley. This guy right here. I love the smell of parsley too.
There's so many benefits to it.
Anyone guilty of buying cilantro sometimes?
That would be good.
I mean, I've done that. I think I would learn. I haven't learned. All right. We also have the smoked paprika that Di was just talking about. It smells so good. And again, it's going to really add that like smoked grilled flavor to your hamburger. We have coconut palm sugar. That's a teaspoon of coconut palm sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. All in this seasoning for the hamburger casserole right there.
So guys, what we're gonna do, we have our shredded sweet potato. And like I said, we kind of flipped the script from the other casserole. We're putting all of the sweet potato on top this time. So we really want to flavor it. And then as it cooks, this flavor is gonna go down and make the meat even extra flavored, okay? So we're just gonna mix this in, and then we're gonna also mix in the fresh parsley.
Yum. The seasoning reminds me of, I don't eat there anymore. Red Robin.
Disclaimer, I used to eat a Red Robin too.
Yeah, well the seasoning that they have for your fries on the table, that's what that reminds me of.
Seasoning salt, I think is what they call it.
There's something addicted in there.
When I was in college, I was a personal trainer and I worked at an LA Fitness in La Habra, and there was a Red Robin in the same parking lot.
Is it? I think it's still there.
I think it's still there.
I think it's still there.
That's when I was introduced to Red Robin.
Yeah, and it's, well, in the state of California, it's bottomless fries.
Yes.
Not that we shouldn't have. Just
we
kidding.
Don't need,
they got rid of that.
We don't need bottomless fries, guys. We have bottomless shredded sweet potato, which now, okay, look at how like flavored all of this is here. Like this is incredible, guys. You can really see the paprika kind of gives it like a little reddish tint, which is really handy because then you can see if there's any sections that you didn't really mix in.
And just the smell alone, the flavors that are already coming through.
Yes. Okay, guys, so we are just going to put this on top of our meat. Ooh. Again, just flipping the script from the other casserole. And guys, if you don't want to use the white sweet potato, feel free to use the orange. Like we learned from Ellen, the white has more potassium and the orange has more vitamin A, but as far as the calories and the carbs, they're pretty much exactly the same.
Both complex carbs, both gonna be super beneficial for you either way.
Yes. Okay, I managed to get my hands super dirty again. So I'm gonna let you cover this with the foil.
All right.
But guys, that was it. I know you can. That was it for this casserole. So you can see how simple the hamburger one is. The most complex part is really just shredding the potato. And then you mixed up the meat, you mix some seasoning into the potato, you put it on top.
That was fun, shredding the potato.
Right? Exactly. When Amanda gets her food processor. I want to see that on Instagram.
Okay.
All right, Amanda's going to cover that with foil. I'm going to wash my hands yet again, and then we're going to check our magic oven.
I told you, I love magic tricks.
Right?
I love magic.
You picked the right day to come to the RHR kitchen.
All right.
So Amanda's going to actually taste these two because you've never tried these, right?
No, I have not,
These two
which I'm
casseroles?
really, really excited to.
I'm excited for you to try them. I have a plate here for you.
Especially for the pizza.
Right? Okay, you got your plate here. We're going to check out what our magic oven has produced.
All right.
Okay, so we'll put it in the magic oven.
Here we go.
Okay, and I'm taking out, this is our cooked pizza casserole. Guys, check that out. Now, let's put some fresh basil. Let's do what our friend at DeFara's does with just like grabbing some fresh basil and putting it on the top here. Right, just like you would do a delicious pizza.
Sorry if you can hear my stomach growling on
Okay,
camera.
you're gonna dish yourself up some of this, and then we'll pull the
All right.
the hamburger one out. Okay.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness. See how tender the noodles got with that sauce on top? Oh my gosh, I don't know if you just heard my stomach grow.
All right.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Okay guys, now here is our hamburger casserole.
Looks like French fries.
Right? That's the idea. So guys, we put this in the oven. We covered it with foil. We put it in the oven at 450 for 25 minutes, this one, and then we took the foil off and we put it under the broiler. She's in heaven. She's like in warehouse pizza heaven right now. She's happy. So guys, you can really get the sweet potatoes a little bit golden and crunchy on the top because it is a little bit like French fries. Okay, I am going to dish up a little bit of this for you. So guys, you can
so
see,
awesome.
Look at that. It totally looks like a hamburger patty
It does.
at the bottom there. And so this is what I like to do for the hamburger one. Are you a pickle fan?
I am.
Okay, good. So I chop up pickles. I get like some sweet pickles. I chop them up. Then you can kind of just like scatter them on top. And then I do the same with some fresh tomato.
Oh.
So we're adding we're adding a little more fiber. We're adding just that color. Like I can't serve anything that doesn't have like really nice color.
I agree. I just like I like to eat, so I want to I want it to look pretty too.
Exactly. Guys, it's all about just the whole experience. All of your senses go into, enjoying the food that you made. So I do want to touch on one more thing before we say goodbye. We're so happy that you joined us, guys. We talked about breaking old cycles and how it starts with taking some responsibility. Guys, I also want to talk about never turning back.
That is key.
It is super key, guys, because, like we talked about, we're all creatures of habit.
We are.
And we can get into that negative habit cycle, or we can get into this positive cycle with the mentality of like never turning back.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, of never turning back, it's just you look back to where you were before and you just like, you've grown so much as a person.
Yes.
Even in these, like right now with the challenge, these last 6 weeks, like you're not the same person you were 6 weeks ago.
It's true.
And how much, just mentally, how much stronger you are physically.
You don't look like the same person. You're
look,
smaller.
Yes, exactly.
And more toned. you're hotter, right?
And you know what? You just feel so much better about yourself, and that self-worth that you have and that you gain over the course of the challenge. You don't ever want to go back into that negative mindset, and these habits are so important just to keep moving forward. And I think everybody always wants to, succeed and continue to grow and learn. And so you learn so much about yourself in these, and like what your weaknesses are, what your strong points are. And so it's so important just to always remind yourself of how far you've come and what you really are, what you excel in and what your strong points are, and just keep using that to push yourself forward.
I love it. Guys, so to never turn back, one of the huge ways that we do this is by putting accountability in our life.
Totally.
That is one of the best things about boot camp, because that's accountability. Like if I don't show up to boot camp, guess who's texting me? This one, right, guys? So in order, you make the promise to yourself that I'm going to stick with this, but then put measures in place to make it impossible to fail and impossible to get off track. So if I stop going to boot camp and I'm getting texts from Amanda, it's like, okay, you know what? I put this accountability in place because I don't want to go back to the person I was when I didn't work out, or the person I was who was eating fast food every night, right? The person who just didn't have energy and didn't feel good. So guys, put accountability into place and stick with it.
Stick with it. You're going to be better for yourself, better for people around you, and you're just going to be happier overall.
All right, guys, keep it up. We have 2 weeks left.
It's crazy.
Which is totally crazy. We have our gala that is coming up.
I'm so excited.
Amanda's going to be there. I'm going to be there. There are going to be people who are winning lots of money and getting up on stage because of their amazing transformations. And even if you're not one of the finalists, please come out. Guys, we have gala tickets that are for sale. We can put a link. I think it's $99 to come. And it's a really cool, fun, like fancy night. You get all dressed up, take pictures on the red carpet. Be there for we have like a cool comedian show that's gonna happen, and like a fancy dinner, and there's a party with a super cool DJ, a world famous DJ. So guys, it's a super fun time. April 4th in San Diego, where we celebrate all of you. It's the most beautiful city ever.
I love San Diego.
So guys, we're gonna put the link below, but we're also gonna be giving away gala tickets. That's what I'm gonna give away next week.
Oh, that's exciting.
I'm gonna give away gala tickets. It's just a fun night. We'll give away 2 at a time, so you can bring a date.
Cool, very cool.
Make a night out of it. Come and meet us.
And it's not even far away. It's close.
It's coming up.
It's coming up.
Yes. We don't know where you live, but it's in San Diego. Everyone loves to go to San Diego.
Yeah.
So
that's an excuse to get dressed up, have a good time.
It is. It's super fun.
Reward yourself for
celebrate yourself. Yeah. And guys, one last thing. We started to talk about our leap year sale. So FBBCapproved.com, that's where you get all of our Truling supplements, guys. Your Everyday Fit.
Everyday Fit.
Your proteins, which now we have 4 flavors.
I know.
We have a chocolate and vanilla whey, which is the highest quality. And now we have a chocolate and vanilla vegan as well, which is also the highest quality. Guys, go to FBBCapproved.com. Use the coupon FLASH29. You're going to get 29% off, which is crazy.
That's awesome.
And we're just excited that you watched with us today. Guys, next week I'm going to be back, same time, same place. My nephew Michael Zakarian is going to be joining me.
Very cool.
Michael owns a Fit Body Boot Camp in Orange, California, and we're going to have a good time. It's
always a good time in here.
It's always a good time. We're going to have another really delicious dinner recipe to really just satisfy you guys and get your whole family on board with the healthy eating.
I love it.
All right, Amanda, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So much fun
I love
hanging out with you. So guys, thanks for watching. We will see you next week, and stick with the challenge.
Yes, you got this, guys. Remember, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So you got this. Cross that finish line, headstrong.
Thanks, guys. Bye.